Hi, I'm Paul Allen, instructor and customer support person here at Cleaning Systems in East Tamaki in Auckland. Today we're going to run you through a product which is used for urine contamination treatment. The product's called Unduzit Unleashed, and it works in two ways. It will remove stains and remove odour. You can see here in the tray we have a 100% woolen carpet that we've spilt some tonic water on. What you will know is that quinine in tonic water reacts the same way as any sort of proteins, such as urine. In an ordinary household situation, you'll need low light conditions and a black light to help you find any marks that pets or maybe even somebody with an incontinence problem have left you behind on your carpet. So I'll go and turn the lights off and I'll show you what it looks like under the black light. Right, so we've dimmed the lights a little to make it a little bit more romantic, and you can probably see in the tray there that it's still a little bit damp, so it's relatively easy to see without the light. But I'm hoping that this is going to show up onto the monitor there. You can see the outline of the mark itself, almost a fluorescent colour. Right, so for the application of the product, there are different mixing rates, but using it neat is probably the best way to do it if you're pouring on in a situation like this. And remember that you will need to leave it on for an hour. So when you get there, if this is the treatment you're going to do, mark out that spot, get in and do this first before you set up your machine and all that sort of stuff, or sit down and have a cup of tea with the customer. That's always a nice thing to do. So application, quite simple. Like most spot treatments, the method nowadays is to form a ring around the outside of the mark. As I say, we're using a jug here today. Some people use a bucket. Some people will use a watering can to do large areas. Yeah, so around the outside of the mark first. They can just help with transfer of whatever you're trying to treat. And there we go. Sit back and relax for an hour, and then we'll come back and do the extraction. Right, so we've saturated the carpet and pad, or underlay as we call it in New Zealand. Don't be concerned about overwetting anything, because what we're going to use to extract this product and the urine, salts and stains, we're going to be using a water claw. If you're serious about flood restoration extractions and treating marks like this, a water claw is absolutely invaluable. They have smaller models which you can use for smaller marks like this. Today I'm going to be using a large unit, which is an awesome tool to have in your toolkit, as I say, for if you're extracting floods or dealing with larger marks like this. Right, so hopefully you can hear me over the top of the 500-pound Ninja, which we're going to use to extract this today. If you've not used a water claw before, they are a great tool for extracting water. If you were doing flood work, you'd be standing on it at the same time, and there's an awful lot coming out of there. One thing I have noticed is that it's foaming quite a bit, so maybe an anti-foamer in your hoses back to the machine's a good idea. And if you can, leave an air mover on the job. If it's just a small mark like this one here was, tripod's an excellent machine for that. Well, we're all packed up, of course, because Unduzit Unleashed does not require any rinsing afterwards, it continues to work. I hope you enjoyed our little video today, and we hope to have a few more up over the coming months. Subscribe to our channel and you'll get notifications when they come through. Thanks very much for watching.